Hey, I'm Nikki from Fender Play, the complete online guitar learning platform. We believe anyone can play guitar, and our bite-sized lessons and song-driven approach make it easy. In just a second, we're going to show you how easy with this free song lesson. With Fender Play, you'll master essential chords and skills as you play songs by legendary artists. From the Beatles to Led Zeppelin, the Eagles to Elvis. Even if you're just starting out, this lesson will get you playing the classics in no time. Enjoy this sample and then click the link in the description to start for free with Fender Play today.
In this lesson, we'll learn Bring It On Home as performed by Led Zeppelin. We'll learn the riff and verse, and techniques are hammer-ons, pull-offs, bends, slides, a straight feel, triple stops, double stops, and percussive strum. Make sure you're in tune and let's get started. Let's check out the riff to Bring It On Home as performed by Led Zeppelin. Here's what it sounds like. No chords here, so let's walk through the notes and the techniques we're going to be using. We're basically outlining an E major chord here. We're going to start with our second finger and the open A string. With the open A, and then second finger, second fret of the A. Then we're going to do the same thing on the D string. Open D, second finger, second fret. Then we're going to hit the open low E string once. So we have open 2 on A, open 2 on D, and 1 open hit on the low E. Now we have a bend. You can use your second or third finger here, whatever's more comfortable. Second fret of the G string here, whole step bend up. And then, so after our whole step bend, we're going to come back down here and we're going to be on the second fret of the G with our second finger, and we're going to play 2, 1 with our first finger, first fret of the G string here. Then we're going to have a pull off on those same frets. Second finger, second fret of the G, pulling off to the first finger, first fret of the G. Then one hit, second fret of the D string, second finger. So from the bend, we have bend, and then 2, 1, pull off, 2. So from the top here, we have open 2, E, then bend, 2, 1, pull off, 2. Then we're going to start again the same way we started here. Open 2, low E. We're going to bend again, and this time 2, 1, 2 on the G string. No pull off this time. So second finger, second fret here, 2, first finger, first fret, back to the second fret with our second finger. So from the top of the riff, open 2, E, bend, 2, 1, pull off, 2. Open 2, open E, bend, 2, 1, 2. That's a 2-bar phrase there that's going to get repeated. We're going to be counting this. 1 E and a 2. Then we're going to hit the ah of 2 for our bend. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and. So we hold our bend, the ah of 2, into the downbeat of 3. Then we're going to pick up on the and of 3. And then our pull off is 4 E and on the second fret of the D. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and our picking there is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Second bar here, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4. So in the second bar, we don't play the E and of 4. We just play 3 and a 4. And our picking there, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So both bars together, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4. Let's check out the whole riff now from over the shoulder. Let's put it together now and play the riff 2 times. That's a total of 4 bars. Get set on your open A string, and I'll count you in. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Here's the bend. Pull off. Repeat it. And that's the riff. The verse features double and triple stops, slides, bends, hammer-ons, and percussive scratching. Here's what it sounds like. We'll check out our double stops first. Our first one is E minor, open G and B strings. Then we have E major, first finger, first fret of the G, and the open B again. So E minor is open G and B, and then E add the first finger, first fret. Our first triple stop here will be E7. First finger, second fret of the D, third finger, fourth fret of the G, and second finger, third fret of the B. That's our E7 triple stop. Each time we play this, we're going to be sliding into it from a half step down. So you want to start with your first finger, first fret of the D, and then third finger, third fret of the G, second finger, second fret of the B, and then a quick slide into that E7. Our next triple stop is A. First finger barring the second fret of the D, G, and B strings. That's our A. Now we have G. Third finger, fifth fret of the D, second finger, fourth fret of the G, and first finger, third fret of the B. That's our G. Then take that same exact shape, move it up a whole step for A. Seventh fret of the D, sixth fret of the G, fifth fret of the B. And that's A. Let's see the double and triple stops from over the shoulder. Here's our E minor and our E. Here's our E7. We're going to be sliding there from the first fret. Then we have our G and our A. Let's walk through the progression now. We're going to start out with that E7, starting with the quick slide. We're going to hit that once, then we're going to hit 2 percussive strums. So you want to rest your fingers on the strings so you get that scratching sound. So we start with our slide, E7, 2 percussive strums. Then our A, 2 more percussive strums. Now we have a hammer-on with our double stops, E minor to E. So you just want to hammer on your first finger to the first fret of the G string there, let the B string ring out. We're going to follow that with 2 more percussive strums. So far from the top, we have our E7 slide, 2 scratches, A, once, 2 scratches, and then our hammer-on. 2 more scratches, then 1 hit on G, 1 hit on our second version of A. So all together. Now we're going to repeat now, start with the same thing, E7 slide to A, and our hammer-on. Now instead of G to A, we have this. So you're going to take your second or third finger, whichever's more comfortable, third fret of the low E string and do a quarter bend up. And then 1 hit on the open low E string. So that second time through, E7 slide, A, hammer-on, then bend, open. We've got a 1-bar repeating rhythm here with our strum hand. We start out with our E7 right on 1, so you want that slide to be quick. 1 and for our percussive strum. Then 2 and percussive strum. Now our hammer-on here is 3E followed by and 2 more percussive strums. Then 4 and. So G right on 4, A right on the and of 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and. Do the same thing again. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a. And now we have our bend, 4 and. So bend on 4, open low E on the and of 4. Let's put this together now. We'll play it 2 times, a total of 4 bars. Get ready, I'll count you in. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And that's the verse. Let's put both sections together. We'll play the riff 4 times, then the verse 4 times, and then the riff 4 more times. And on the last time, we're going to hold out our very last note, 2nd fret of the G string there, just like on the recording. So get ready, I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a. Two more times. Into the verse. Two more times. Back into the riff. Two more times. Here we go. Well done. This is a classic tune with all kinds of great techniques to work on. Keep practicing and we'll see you next time.
So how did it go? If you're ready to learn more, sign up and access over 1,000 song lessons that will keep you inspired to play. If that was a bit too challenging, sign up with Fender Play and we'll get you learning the skills you need to play the songs you love. Click the link in the description to start for free with Fender Play today.